Why don't you open up these other ports?
Fuck!
Oh my.
Hey, I think you need a hole in that visor.
Fucking bitch, get away from me. Psychotic fucking whore. Bitch!
This is the elusive Grimsy. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, let's try this again. Hello, I am Lothens. This is a bonobo.
Random down. And your team, you just search for wheels, and it's the 5x5, right and left. And then, oh god. Oh no, grind it quick, it's gone. Oh my god. All right. Yes. Now we have all this stuff that we didn't have before, and the reason I didn't record any of this is I wanted to. However, I was playing with Infectious, and he said he wanted to have movie night in the Unity Discord. And being that I like to hang out with those guys, I went with him. So kept playing, and so this guy was the first thing that was started on. Didn't have any cobalt at the time, so we just had everything but the it had everything but the thingamabobbers on it. Why is this thing smoking? I don't understand. What is damaged? This thing? Yes, this thing. Okay. Went out, built this little guy, who is called the Warthog. I love this little car, man. So I'm really upset that I didn't get any of this recorded, because this is a lot of progress that you know, you guys just missed. So I'm sorry about that. It is what it is, I guess. But hopefully we'll have some hilarious moments coming up when Grimsy and Infectious both are on here with me, and I will definitely be recording all of it from now on, because I really do regret not recording this progress, because this is a lot of stuff at the beginning of the game. A lot. The miner kind of works. It needs more reverse thrust and side thrust to keep itself in the air when it is starting to get loaded down. It also needs conveyors going from the drill to the storage, which I think I've covered up the storage inputs. The little car here, the storage is kind of hard to get to. You got to be really like in the perfect spot to highlight it and get in there. So this is kind of a bad design as well, but it, you know, it is what it is. I love the handling on it. I've flipped it like 5 times, but each time somehow managed to unflip it. Let's go check it out here real quick. I have to be very careful, because this direction is no longer the exit of the base. It's like right here next to the refinery, so I have to be very careful. We have 3 days worth of power, because this thing does not take much power. Our friction's kind of high right now, so we're spinning out a lot. So let's just try to get down here. We'll go back a little bit and come down this way. Would be nice to have the ramp that direction, straight ahead, just back out and go. That might not be bad. But it's, as you can see, it's real touchy. And I'm a bad driver. This is like the only time that it has trouble, is getting off the freaking base, dude. Getting off the base. That's the trouble. All right. So let's turn our friction back up a little bit here. Get a better camera angle. And this thing just goes, man. It just goes. It sticks to the ground really well. It doesn't want to flip when you're turning. It's like my best creation so far for a land vehicle that doesn't like automatically want to flip over on you. I think it's probably half the design and then half because I'm starting to learn about the suspension settings. Like I've got, you know, my hotbar down there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are all suspension settings. You know, increase, decrease, 3 different things. Friction for increase, decrease on 2 and 3. 4 and 5, I think, are power to the wheels. So if we increase the power to the wheels, they should really want to go. And 6 and 7 is the height offset. So right now we're as high as we can go. And we start going down. And you see the chassis goes down, starts to drag a little bit. Now we push the wheels down with the 7 key and we're off the ground again. So it's very good. We got cobalt nickel. We got gold right next to the base. Gold and silver both, I believe. I'm going to go get some nickel. Actually, I'm going to build the tier 2 weapons, or the tools first. I do want to get as much as I can without, you know, with little effort as possible. So, of course, the wind turbines were there in the previous recording. We had our basic refinery and basic assembler up. We still have the basic assembler, but we have the better refinery here. Infectious has been working on this to hook this up to the refinery. And over here last night, or actually this morning, around 6 or 7 in the morning, I was still up playing. And because Grimsy was on voice chat, he's a truck driver, so he was on the road and he was watching the stream, and he was freaking out because I was going down and hand drilling what I needed for nickel from the rocks to make my the thrusters for that ship up there. So he wanted me to build this thing, which is basically a giant crane connected to a bunch of drills, like what's on the end of there, just those things, back to back to back to back to back. I think there's like, or no, pistons, I'm sorry. Those are nothing but pistons, like 6 or 7 pistons, and then a drill at the bottom. So basically, once this is complete, and it's got, you know, lines, it's got lines to go all the way through here, all the way over down this way, up and into the refinery. So as it drills, the theory is it's just going to pull everything that it drills straight through this tube here into the refinery automatically, and that'll be great. But I was so tired. I did not want to even attempt to complete all of this massive amounts of construction. So that is incomplete, and it is going to stay that way, I think, until Grimsy gets on and completes it, because that's something that I'm not ready for, dude. I'm just not ready for it. I would take my little mining ship out, but I need more thrusters. So I'm gonna have to redesign a little bit of the chassis, of the body of it, and then I can maybe go out and test it out. So let's go find ourselves some. Come on, dude. The friction's too high now. It's wanting to flip when you take off. But right now, let's see, for turning, it's really good. But this is definitely the best little car I've ever built. Little buggy. As far as not wanting to flip. I mean, the only problem I have is getting in and out of the base, dude. Which, man. Oh yeah, I was going to look into, are there some less steep blocks for a ramp? And I'm going to have to look into that when I get back, because yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. trying to drive this thing up there, and it's like, man, you go out, you go like 3 kilometers away, you dig and you go over mountains and over rough terrain, but you can't drive up a freaking ramp without flipping over backwards. It's a little bit frustrating, you know. But the other thing I love about it, it's only got one battery on it. As you can see, it's right on the back side there. 3 days worth of power, and I'm going full steam ahead. You know, I've got like a 60 kilometer an hour speed limit on the movement, but as you can see, this thing is so small and so efficient that it doesn't require much power to go, which is another great thing about it, in my opinion. Is this it? No. I could have just looked at the distance. We're still 800 meters away. I could probably crank up the speed a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know, man. That it kind of worries me, because I'm like, man, this car is doing too well. I don't really want to tweak it too much more, because I might throw something off just enough to start flipping me over all over the place whenever I move around. Oh, there's some iron too. Look at that. Oh, okay. So we got iron out here. I'm gonna mark this just because it's on the way to iron 2. It's on the way to the cobalt, which is very nice. We'll just turn it off right away. Yeah, we'll just come out here, crouch down a little bit, and just tunnel right down in there. Nickel seems to be my issue right now. Rocks don't give very much of it. Here we go. All right, I'm going to mark this specifically nickel. Oop, I don't want P, I want K. Nickel mine. It's kind of tricky to get the storage here. You just have to be right, perfect on it. So that's fine. We're just gonna drop this stone. What is damaged here? Why are you damaged, bro? What happened? Oh my god. So we can't connect up to the base until I can fix that. That sucks. I'm not going up there. I'm parking right here, getting out, and getting into the storage here. I can just come over here, huh? Oh yeah, that's gonna have so much nickel in it. It's gonna be ridiculous. And the worst part is you kind of have to go in here and like maybe fly a little bit to get. It's so terrible. Get me in there. Jesus. So fix the ramp, fix the car, fix the the mining flyer thing, and I think we're good for the moment. And we can just work on random whatever our heart desires. All right, let's come up here. Oh yes, 10,000 nickel. Glorious. That's getting us so much nickel too. Oh, it's so good. All right. So, yes, first things first. Let's search for a ramp. Let's move the car a little bit. We don't want to fall into the hole. Let's move him back here. Come out this way. We got to grab some blocks, or some plates, and we'll grind these up, and we'll see what we can come up with here. So, what's the half armor block look like? Well, that is even more steep. Or half slope block. Okay. This looks more like what I'm looking for right there. Yeah. That's more like what I'm looking for. Okay. I think I see what's going on here. So if we put this guy here, and then two of those other guys, like there and here. Come on. Can I not put it? What? On there wrong. Yeah, I put it on there wrong. Look. There's that. Then we can do 6. We do that. That's perfect right there. And we do like maybe, or would it be just a regular block? Yeah. And then this guy goes on there, right? Well, not that way. He goes that way. Oh, yes. And then another one of these guys right on the front of him. No, 6. On the front of him. Like so. Now that should be a much better slope to get up and down. I just have to, you know, make my brain do that a bunch more times. So, I'll be right back. All right, there's our ramp. Let's give it a shot, man. This is gonna be exciting. This works. Hell yeah, dude. It looks a lot better too. Like, man, oh, that is so much better. That is like, oh, just think I could have had that the whole time, but no. All right, let's see, 3. Bring our friction down quite a bit and our power down quite a bit as well. Get up here so I can see what I'm doing. Let's move here. Very slidey up here. Very slippery. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to connect until I fix this thing. I just want to get it lined up to where when I do have it fixed, I can just, you know, hop in and it's done. Alright. We need lots of stuff. Alright, let's get in here, hook her up. Oh. And locked. We hop out. There we go. Yes. Delicious. Delicious connections. All right. Oh, we still have some nickel in here, I bet. Yes, we do. There's so much nickel, bro. So much nickel. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so what's next? Probably this guy here. And I've got landing gear on him, so I'm just going to go up here. Oh, nope. Wait. I was going to switch out this. And I have to rebuild these as well, looks like. Yeah, because they're going to fall off. Alright. So we got a gyroscope and an ore detector. I got to remember to put those back on somewhere. The gyroscope is on here because it's actually helped me flip myself back over a couple of times. Just make sure there's nothing in here at all. Yep, okay. Alright. So first we want battery. And then we want cargo. Just the medium one will do nicely, and you know what? That let's see here. How do we want this guy? Maybe something like that, where it's kind of easy to get to from the side, but it's also got one of the connectors exposed in the back. That might be good. I don't know. I'm really bad at planning things out, as you can see. I just kind of don't do that. So I just kind of don't do that. All right, let's throw this in here. And looks like we have everything we need for the smaller pieces as well. So let's go ahead and queue those guys up. Let's see, we wanted an ore detector. Right about chow. I guess it doesn't matter which way it goes. Oh, everything's white now. Oh, it's supposed to be black. No! I'm not tearing it up again. But we will make this one black. I forget every time I log back in, it makes me redo my color scheme that I want. Or repick my color that I want. Which way is this thing supposed to go anyway? Does it matter? I don't know. We'll put it there. It'll be fine. Now we need our thingamadoos out of here. Power cell. And we will be complete. And instantly the battery will start charging because we're hooked up to power. Oh, that's disgusting. Color doesn't match. Oh, no. Alright, it'll be fine. Okay, so that's good. We still don't need any extra power. We have this battery over here that's fully charged up. This is kind of my indicator. if we need more power. If this goes below 75%, then I think it might be time for another tower. Tower of power. Yes. Let's look at assemblers. Yeah, let's work on the big boy here. And it would be nice to put him back here. It really would be. So if we could put him here, he would be hooked up to the refinery, but I should have put these in the back, actually, because I would like to put the assembler here. Is this guy... Yeah, we could do it like that, and they'd just be hooked up together. Right? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. It's gonna want steel plates. And I think we have plenty of, yep. First thing I'm gonna do is cancel those. And we'll be good. Now that being hooked up there, in theory, we should be able to, you know, everything's going into the refinery automatically. We don't really need to be in there. And we do have access on this side if we need. And then we just pull from here, and it's, in theory, it should pull straight from the refinery into the assembler. Whatever we queue up, it should just go. So I'm hoping theory meets reality here, and we can do this. 160 corn pewtors, and it will be complete. Yes. I'm actually curious how this is going to work. We got, I did build this thing, a little button thing. Button panel, yes. For Grimsey's super drill. And I built it because I thought it looked pretty cool. I never built one before. Never built one of these either, but that is a lot of effort and a lot of work that, to be quite honest, I don't want to get into until I have this thing running perfectly. Then I can go out with that, collect all the materials we need for that, and dump them into the refinery. Would be nice if we had a connector on this thing somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm just not... I'm not as skilled at this game and like knowledgeable about how everything works together to pull something like that off. I think you need like a sorter, and it says, okay, I'm gonna pull this stuff in, but not this stuff, right? Something like that. I don't know. Oh, it's delicious. Yes. All right, we need the rest of our computers. And we're done. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, yes. We got a connector in here. You know, we could have taken and just hooked the connector to it. I think I'm going to do that. We'll put it somewhere else, and we'll just hook it up with connectors. I think that will be the best way, to be honest. Yeah. But they can just pull back and forth from each other. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm not exactly the best at planning my planning my next moves out. That's why I don't play chess. You know, I prefer checkers, where you just kind of do whatever the fuck you want to do. All right. So, I guess we could bring a thing around this way and hook it up to like maybe the bottom one here, or the top one. I don't know. Is that a connector or is that just modules? No, those aren't connectors, are they? But I can bring it in here. Let's see. If I were to build this and this. Now they're green. They're all green. So, will this just pull what it needs? Let's take all of this out. And just put it over here. All this out. We'll do a little test run. Okay. So what if I want to build one of these? And I just come over here and I say, build that. It is. It's pulling straight from, oh my god, it's pulling straight from the refinery. Oh. It's beautiful. I can't believe it actually works. Wow, dude. I can't believe it actually works. That is amazing. Hang on, I gotta send a Discord message to Grimsy and tell him I'm a fucking genius. It's glorious. Oh man, that is so good, dude. That is so good. Oh, I can't believe that actually worked. Now this thing could use a connector on it, right? I think. And then it should, in theory, if I kill this, will it kill that? I don't know. I can rebuild it if necessary. So if we do a conveyor here, interior plate. Okay. Oh, dude, this is so good. Why do I have 4 displays here? I don't know. Production, interior plate. Oh, it just does it. Oh, it's beautiful. What? Didn't I take the interior plate? I did not. I am retarded. Okay, so for this guy, we need many things. Oh my god, I can't believe it works. I really can't, because that's amazing to me. Now, if I take this and I just say, hey, let's disassemble everything. Let's send those over there. Disassemble all. Now, does this send this stuff over to the refinery maybe? Or no? Doesn't look like it does. That's okay, right? That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, now we have a conveyor set up here. And we can bring... Alright, so... Okay, I see. I see what needs to happen here. I think I do, anyway. Yeah, I think I see. It's starting to become clear in my brain. Yes. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all... all automations in my way. Oh, I'll just pop in here real quick for my energy. I wish you could, you know... I wish there was a better camera when you're hooked up to something. Okay. So if I take... I've got... yeah. So if I have... Wow, why is this so huge, dude? I want a little one. I want a little one. Oh, I know why. Because I need the small conveyor, not the large one. Yes. Glorious. Yes. Interior plates. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. I'll just make 10 of them. Okay. And we'll have this one here, who's going to go up. And then here, we're going to go this way. And then just have a regular tube. Like that. The tube. Yes. This is going to go here. Like so. Need interior plate. Okay, so I need what? 1, 2, 3 more. There we go. God, why do I do that? I just get out of the menu before I take the stuff. Why? Why does this happen to me? That and a regular tube, right? Like that, and then like that. So that should do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so in theory, this is going to take from here. Oh no, did I need a yeah, I needed a conveyor at both ends, I believe, or at least at this end, I think. Yeah, let's get the... get the conveyor here. Yeah. Like so. I think that should do it. I don't know. This is another new one to me. I know what the big ones look like because I built all this track, but this one I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens next time we're out. It's already done. Nice. Okay, so it looks like the conveyor is going to go this way. It's going to take out of there and move it down this way into here. This is going to pull from here. And now this thing can hook up to this. Right? I don't know if I want to hook it up to that. I want to hook it to the back side, I think. That can go there. And I can hook it up there, actually. Yeah. And now, there. 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 Oh, no, no, no. What was that explosion? It was not the base, so don't care. Alright, so that. We'll do this guy here, right? Like so. It'll come out like that. Do another one of these guys. Like so. That, and that, and that. Now that should work, right? In theory, that should work. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 is the max you can take. I don't know. All right. All components were successfully withdrawn. Let's get it done. I'm so excited that this is actually working. Or at least I hope this one's going to work. If it does, it'll be absolutely amazing. All right. So let's go out and get ourselves a load of stuff. Excellent. And now we'll go back and see if this works. I'm telling you now, if this works, it's going to be glorious. And some of you watching probably are saying, it's obviously going to work, dumbass. Or it's obviously not going to work, dumbass. You did this wrong, right? I don't know. I don't know these things. I'm new to the game. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Has a lot of features that I really like in games, you know, in general. There's a survival aspect. I love survival games. There's a base building and management aspect, which I love base builder and management sims. And there's also this you can build, if you can imagine it, you can build it aspect, which is fucking amazing. You know, there are a few limitations on that based on what you have available, the materials you have, things like that. But for the most part, if you can imagine it, you can make it. And I think that is one of the strongest qualities of this game, and many others like it. In fact, any game that has like that sort of system where what is happening here, dude? Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Let's turn our friction down a little bit so we're not flopping all over the place. I think it's because the storage is in the back now. We're a little bit back heavy. Our butt's dangling a little bit, and it's pulling us down. But yeah, the aspect of imagine it, build it, you know, it just takes, you know, a little bit of patience to get all your stuff built, and to try and see what you have in your mind start to appear before you. And you know, that in a video game is probably one of the strongest qualities, in my opinion, for any video game. The less restriction you put on a player as far as what they can make and how they can make it, the better. You know, it would even be, I would even like to see something like the refineries and the assemblers and things like that, like and the wind turbines, things like that, where you could design your own refinery structure and just build it from the ground up. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? And then, you know, you have the option. I can build the default and just, I know it's going to work, or I can make my own to suit my base and how I want it to look. That might be a little bit of overkill, but I think that would be a good step as well. The more customization you have, the better. Especially in games like this, where that's the that, you know, that's basically the game, is you can make whatever. But there are limits, like the refined, like the pre-manufactured structures, like the base stuff. But that's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I use my gyroscope to keep my nose down here as I go up. There we go. Excellent. And now we will back up. Take a little bit of the power out of the wheels. We're still jumping. Like, when we want to take off, we're jumpy a little bit, but that's okay. Now I want to see if this works. Is it taking from here and sending it to now, the connector has nothing in it. This is not moving things. Okay. So this should be going here. This conveyor should be moving it. I don't know. I'm going to leave it, and I'm not going to like take things out manually, and just see if maybe Grimsy can figure it out when he gets on later, or whenever he shows up, or Infectious. Maybe he can figure it out. Our battery is doing absolutely fine, so we don't need any extra wind turbines, even though we've added on lots of energy sucking things. So there are mods for the refinery. Modules. Speed module, yield module, and power efficiency. I think we want the yield module for this guy. I think that would be good. The yield module on him, and his steel plate. that up there. And come down here and make it. Because we can do that. It's so good. Now that, okay, there's a conveyor there and a conveyor here. So that's the same as this thing. All right, there's a conveyor at one end and at the other. It's pulling stuff in. Okay. It has essentially the same setup here. Now maybe this works, but maybe this does not. I don't know why it wouldn't work, to be honest, but there it is. Are we done already? Superconductors. I need gold. Ah, yes, gold. So I guess I am gonna take the stuff out of here and just move it over. I'll go grab some gold. Okay. And again, it doesn't sound like anything's happening here, so a bit of a problem. But you know what? I think that's okay. I mean, you know, it's not the best. So I'll leave that in there, and we'll just see. How much do these need? 12 for the rest of them. And we're getting what? Like... not getting as much as I thought out of that. We definitely should have enough for what we need right now, which is the important bit. I'm loving this setup though. Like I keep talking about it, but really, for me to do this successfully and it work, like this was a miracle. This one is what normally happens, where it just doesn't work. I was like, okay, this should work, right? No, it doesn't work. This was like a fluke, I think. Very unfortunate. All right, we need 6 more. We need 20 of them. Okay. Do I need a conveyor right here? That might be it. That might be it, dude. All right, small conveyor. Let's try. Let's try. Let's grind this guy off. And then I'm gonna need an, oh, I have one. Okay, so this one needs to go like so. Right? Does it have something on? No, it does not. Oh. So it needs to be here. It needs to be here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. No, it needs to be back one more even. It needs to be here, coming this way. Okay. And then we could do these guys there and there. Same thing back here. So the conveyor needs to be here. Right? Is this right? I think this is right, dude. So it needs to go that way. And then we just need one of those flippity things to bring it in here. Like so, right? No, that's backwards. I need it going the other way. Okay. We're still okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Go that way. Yes. Once I build these, one, two, three. Now I can build this guy while I wait for those to build. Perfect. So a yield module on there. So everything with this thing goes for should, in theory, make more for us, which will be excellent. Okay, so it's gonna be a minute. Oh, no, we don't need those. Wow, we made 17 superconductors we don't really need. So I'll just grab what I need out of here for that, these things. So is this working? Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it works. Oh. Oh. It's so good. It's so good. Oh man. Dude. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a goddamn genius. Perfect. That is perfect. Oh man. So good. So good. I think I'm gonna bask in my own glory on my own for a bit. Thanks for tuning in for this session, and man, I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty goddamn brilliant right now. Okay, just gotta let you know, feeling brilliant. So wow. I'll be back when I have somebody else that can be have a little bit of fun with me, and man, and we're gonna work on this guy now that we understand how this conveyor system works. Oh man, so good. Oh yes. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. Next time we're gonna work on this bad boy. Probably gonna tear it all down and redo it from the ground up, which will be awesome. And we're gonna remove this connector port for it, this little home, so that we can hook it up somehow to all of this stuff. Or maybe we just hook it up here to this giant storage container, right? Maybe we do that. Let's just build this real quick. Infectious wanted to build this, so why not? Let's get this done. And maybe we just, maybe we just hook it up to this guy here and somehow connect it to like one of these tubes. I don't know how that would work. Like if there's a conveyor like here and I hook that up to this, would that work? And not you know, throw a monkey wrench into this one going that way? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe we'll try it and see. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the progress we have right now because, man, I got to tell you. Man. This was a lot. This was, for me, this was like writing my Ninth Symphony, okay? That's how impressive this is to my brain that this actually works. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.
I don't think I'll ever get enough of this shit. Every time I spin on my head, rocking my shit. I'm a badass motherfucker from the hillside. You can bet when I grab the mic, my words will rattle in your head. When I start spitting, spew this toxic influence. I reckon I think over time you get used to it. You can tell I ain't going nowhere, I'm too fucking fluent with this Motor City Southern draw.